So I'm coming in, I'm doing the Zodiac signs. So I'm on the air series. I just did Libra. Now I'm going on to Aquarius. Aquarius. What's coming up for Aquarius for the month of October? Let's see here. Oops, well, that one just flew out. So we have the Prince of Cups coming out here. So I feel like there's going to be somebody offering you something emotionally. I feel like this prince is going to come riding on, you know, we have like this knight in shining armor almost, like that's kind of the princes in here. It's like your knight in shining armor is offering you emotional. I think it's like about giving and receiving as well. They're offering you their emotions. They're offering you that connection that I think that you're looking for. And we've got this very, you know, the Prince of Cups. So we got that emotion, intuition. And I feel like, you know, it's like they're offering you kind of their love. I feel like that's what's coming in for you. I feel like there's going to be an offer of love, of friendship, something that, you know, is emotionally tied to you. But I feel like it's going to be genuine. So I feel like they're coming in to offer you something. And it's probably something that you've wanted. It's going to be emotionally fulfilling, I feel like. Could be a male or a female. You just reverse the energies. If you're a male and watching, and or if you are a male that's watching, and because we've got this prince energy, it's very like maybe you're offering somebody your love, your emotional availability, emotional connection. Let's see here, Aquarius. Let's see here. Oh, I'm getting warm. Holy gee. Well, we got this card again. This card has came up like 4 times in the collective. I feel like a lot of people are going to be realizing, you know, the things that they went through, they had to go through, the pain, some of that pain of the past. I feel like you're going to have a more, you know, you're appreciating the journey. There's emotional and spiritual reconnection. So we've got that Prince of Cups too. I feel like that's that, you know, reconnection energy. I feel like there's an emotional start, a new emotional beginning for you. That maybe someone is coming to offer you something that you've been looking for. And I feel like it's tied to spirituality as well. I feel like it can be tied to, that person might be someone who is, you know, a little bit more spiritual, or on the spiritual kind of path, but very connected to their emotions. So I feel like after a period of maybe pain, of longing, of sadness, of grief in the past, I feel like there's some sort of reconnection that's happening emotionally. So there we have number 10 here. So there's an ending. So we're ending the way of thinking of what we've gone through before, and we're realizing now the reason that we went through that is to, you know, is to come to this. It was for a reason. There's a treasure in there. Everything that we go through is for our good. The universe works in our favor. Even though things can be separated into duality as good and bad, the things that you went through for a reason. It's all to lead you where here today. And I feel like you're going to have appreciation for that. But I feel like there's somebody coming to offer you some emotional connection. And that person, or, you know, yourself as well, is going to help reinforce your spiritual connection. The Prince energy, though, the Prince energy is, it's not the king yet. The Prince is kind of, it's still a little bit of that maturity to go, but I feel like, you know, they're offering what they have kind of from the heart. But there's still that maturity kind of needed with the princes. You know, they're not the king yet. They're still working on them. They're a work in progress. So they still somehow have those little bit of like immaturity maybe, but also I feel like, you know, they're on their way, they're on their path to that, to maturity, to being the king. Let's see here. What else do we have here? So 33, oh, you have 33 here. So you're being asked to take action. So yeah, I feel like when this comes in, I feel like you're being asked to take action on it. I feel like too, we have this like mind, body, soul connection with the 3, but I feel like this is kind of a teaching or a lesson. See, this person is giving. They're giving something to you. I feel like it's to take action, and one of your lessons might be to receive that to be able to receive that love or that emotional connection. I feel like you're being asked to take action. This is going to spark your spiritual, it's going to spark more of a spiritual connection, but also too, it's going to help, I feel like, balance that peace. I feel like it's going to also, you know, we've got this kind of this passion here with the red and the orange. The red and the orange. So we've got that sacral. So that's like emotional and the grounding. I feel like it's going to help you maybe ground your emotions a little bit more. You know, it's going to kind of maybe ignite some sort of passion. I feel like it's going to ignite a fire for you to, you know, and to take action on it. So it looks like here, yeah, we've got this 33. So that would be a good one for you to watch out for. But also it's funny that we've got like that 3 energy in here. So I feel like there's a learning of like somebody giving you something and you being able to receive it. And having appreciation for it as well. Let me see what else is coming out here. But you're being asked to take action. There's some sort of like olive branch that's being extended or something. There's some sort of fulfillment that's being granted. Which I think is going to help you see why you kind of went through all that crap in the past. There's a treasure in there. Let's see here. We got the lion, higher calling. So this is for my Aquarius peeps. So it says here, you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past. Yeah, like I was saying, like that past stuff. Let go of that past. Reclaim your majesty. So it's funny that we have the prince coming out here too. He is majesty. So he's like, you're reclaiming your cup too. You're reclaiming your cup. So this could be either someone coming in to offer you something, or it could be you reclaiming something and maybe giving it out. But it's like, reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. So it says here, make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So yeah, you're, you know, very kind of that lion energy is like that majestic energy. We have that Lyra, and then we have like the king of the savannah type of thing. He's, you know, got that confidence, that pride, but it looks like there's a higher calling here. There's something in the works where it's like there's a higher, there's something else at play where it's like it's going to reconnect your spiritual and emotional like paths, I guess. It's going to like kind of reconnect that. And I feel like it's going to, there's something in play where it's like, this is a higher calling. This is a higher destiny. But it looks like, see, we have the male and the female. So I feel like this is like somebody coming in to offer you something, to offer you love. And I feel like it's part of a higher calling. Let go of the past. Let go of the past hurts. Let go of the past pain. Don't be afraid to love. You know, find the appreciation in the journey. Find that jewel within that. There is some sort of ending. I feel like you're going to stop ending. You're going to stop feeling like that. But you're being asked to take action when this does come in, because there is some sort of like higher calling. Always trust your intuition on that though. If it feels right, and you know, if it's feels like it and it is love, then, you know, take some action on it. If it doesn't feel right and it doesn't, you know, if it doesn't feel right to you, then, you know, it's not right at this time. Maybe it's something else or someone else coming in, something like that. But I'm just thinking, like, it's just weird that we have like this person coming in to offer something. Then we've got like this, us to take action on it. And then, like, you know, to let go of the past and like find this jewel within like this treasure within the mud kind of thing. But there's like a higher calling. We have this male and this female energy. There's like this majestic energy, king and queen almost energy. So yeah, you have it within you, all the courage you need. Let go of the past, reclaim your majesty. So you'll find success and contentment with those by your side. So, you know, it's saying that you're going to find success with the people that are around you, the people that are by your side. Obviously, use your intuition on that, use your discernment on that, because sometimes we can have people around us that aren't the best for us, but we have to use our discernment in that, and use our intuition in that as well. So yeah, it says make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So start making some choices for your life. What do you want in life? Take some action on that. Where do you see yourself? What do you, it's like almost like too, I feel like, what else do you want to learn? What else do you want to know? So let's see, I'll do one more here for Aquarius. So internal explorer. So yeah, it's like we've got this, like I was saying, it was like, where do you want your life to go? You're exploring. But it's like this one saying internal explorer. So we're exploring our emotions. We're exploring our intuition. We're exploring, you know, what it feels like to give and receive. We're also kind of going and doing some of that inner work. We're exploring maybe some of these. So it's funny here how we have like a jewel within a teardrop. So in order to find the treasure, we have to explore. You know, treasure's not usually easily hidden. It's like exploring our inner world. And then we've got number 32, number 5 here. So there's some sort of transformation. I feel like there is like a transformation that's coming, that you're going to be exploring more of a connection, with yourself. I'm getting there's more of a connection with yourself, but also too, it's saying like you will find success and contentment with, those by your side. So maybe as well as somebody else, but we're exploring internally to find that jewel, to find that treasure. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but you'll have to let me know. But there is a transformation that's happening. Yeah, there is some sort of transformation, but there is a jewel. It's funny because we have some jewels on this card. So yeah, there's a jewel in that. So you'll have to let me know, if that pops up for you this month. All right, thanks.